It's the perfect time to replace that beast in your basement, your old inefficient boiler, with a highly efficient Peerless boiler. Peerless boilers, they're a perfect match for homes, apartments, commercial buildings, you name it. Get the heat and hot water you need efficiently and save big on your energy bill all year long. Learn more about the entire Peerless Boilers family of products, and to find a local installer near you, visit peerlessboilers.com. And remember, my guy Pete Morgan, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers, peerlessboilers.com.
Excuse me! Taxi!
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Well, the question is there common sense coming back to Minnesota? Well, President Trump said Tom Homan to Minnesota to bring common sense between the governor, the mayor, and the candlestick makers.
You know what? John, I'm not sure if there is common sense, and I love the game Clue, by the way. I got that message there. You look at some of the different messages. Already Tim Walz comes out and says, well, after the meetings, I essentially told the Trump administration, no retribution, no this, no, so I'm not really sure, but I love Tom Homan. He's a friend of the show, John, and if anybody can kind of bring some common sense, it's him. But then speaking of lunacy in the last few minutes, John, Eric Swalwell, who is said to be running soon for governor of California. This is the guy with the Chinese spy. He came out and he's gone as far as to say, ICE, guess what? Not only should they be defunded, but they shouldn't get driver's licenses in his state, and they shouldn't get jobs, state jobs in his state. Fernando Mateo, you're with us. This is crazy. This is crazy.
In the studio with us, we have Fernando Mateo, a new talent at WABC.
Wait, do we have the applause? Hang on. Where's the applause for the new talent?
Welcome? What's going on here?
Where's the new applause? There it is, Fernando.
Louder.
The crowd's going crazy.
Where's the applause for the old
It's better than Yankee Stadium.
Where's the applause for the old talent?
Okay.
Wait, do we have a soft applause? There's a soft applause.
And we got Judge Richard Weinberg here and Craig Eaton, one star of the GOP chairman for 11, 12 years in Brooklyn when Brooklyn was running right.
When Brooklyn was running right. Now it's a disaster.
I don't even know. If you gave me $1 million in cash right now, I can't tell you who the chairman is now.
They've been through a lot since I left in the last 6 years. They've had 3 chairmen. I was there 12 years.
Right.
They've had 3 chairmen in 6 years.
Well, it's a tough act to follow. It's a tough act to follow.
We're hopeful.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this dance goes, because President Trump's in Iowa right now.
And he gave some speech in Iowa.
Great speech, by the way. And listen, he has said, John, that and Susie Wiles, his right-hand gal, has said he's going to campaign this year like it's 2024. It's the midterms. He knows what's at stake. So today, he said, was the official kickoff of the midterms, and Trump is going to be Energizer Bunny.
I think President Trump has realized that some of the people around him weren't really following what he thought was the right way to do it. In other words, let's deport the criminals, the real criminals. Not the candlestick makers, not the busboys, not the waiters, not the bricklayers. Well, Fernando Mateo, what say you?
Well, listen, he's not deporting bodega workers. He's not deporting people that are working in restaurants. I think he's cleaning up the mess that Biden made. He let gang members come into this country from every part of Latin America and Europe. And they are the ones that are destroying the country, and he wants them out. Forget him wanting them out.
The people want them out.
We want them out.
That's why he was elected, Fernando.
But right now we have a situation that there's a whole new industry that's been created. It's called the protesters. These people are paid to go out and protest, meaning that's their job. Like you have people that work in restaurants, people that work in industry. Their job is to go out there and protest. You see the same people in the same places all over the country
and
and over again.
Wearing the same thing, Fernando. They have the pre-produced signs. And also, I'm heartened, by the way, and I'm glad you brought this up, Fernando, and I'm curious to hear, we've got 2 great attorneys here with us too, is Kash Patel came out in the last 24 hours and said they are absolutely looking into who the funders are, the pipeline to these paid protesters.
Well, these people all have 501c3s. They work for not for profits. Those are the organizations that need to be investigated. Those are the organizations that
taxpayer dollars.
Exactly. Those are the people that need to be put out of business.
Craig Eaton, your thoughts, how this is important to really track, and what can you arrest these people with?
These protesters, they started, 4 or 5 years ago in all the colleges. They went to all the colleges and universities around the country and protested everything. And now they're protesting everything they can to just wreak havoc. But they can be arrested, obviously. Right, Judge?
Absolutely. If they're disturbing the peace, they can be arrested. And if they're going over the line, it's an insurrection against the government of the United States and federal immigration law, they should be prosecuted.
But we need to investigate. Who's behind them? Where's the money behind these people?
We had a talk this morning. We were on the phone with Bill O'Reilly and Sid Rosenberg and myself. And Bill O'Reilly was talking about that Chinese guy,
Singh.
And the other guys in New York. And I'm going to tell you my feelings. It's not necessarily their money. I think they're conduits for foreign governments.
Right, which makes it more complicated, and they think CCP, China.
China is supplying that one guy.
China, Qatar, Iran, they all move, Russia, they all move money into destabilizing.
So you have to wonder, what's the end? That's exactly the point. The end game is to destroy America.
Destroy America from within.
And what I said out loud when we had over a couple million people maybe listening. Because we had that special on Sid Rosenberg this morning. He'll be on any minute.
He's coming on any minute.
And you know what we said? That to every American listening, stop tiptoeing through the tulips because America is under attack.
Yeah, and by the way, O'Reilly yesterday was really full force with us too, saying it is time to get tough. And what about and I can't wait, by the way, we're going to have Professor Dershowitz on today. I want to ask him about the Insurrection Act. Because if these people continue, and even Walz today, he puts out this statement. Here's Holman. The president puts an olive branch, clearly. We're changing management there, if you will. They moved Bovino out. They put Holman in. They made some changes, but that's not good enough, it seems, so far from Till Walz, if you look at his vitriol.
These people are protesting for a salary. They're not protesting for a cause. See, if they were protesting for a cause, they may have something to sit on, right? But they're protesting for money.
Right. And they're organized too.
They're totally organized. Well, these are corporations. They're industries that are being built within our city, within all cities. They're corporations that are being set up specifically to protest.
Well, Dr. Oz was on yesterday, and Dr. Oz in California. There's a mass problem.
Yeah, bigger, by the way, John, than Minnesota.
It's the perfect time to replace that beast in your basement, your old inefficient boiler, with a highly efficient Peerless boiler. Peerless boilers, they're a perfect match for homes, apartments, commercial buildings, you name it. Get the heat and hot water you need efficiently and save big on your energy bill all year long. Learn more about the entire Peerless Boilers family of products, and to find a local installer near you, visit PeerlessBoilers.com. And remember, my guy Pete Morgan, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers, PeerlessBoilers.com.